Hell yeah, man. Keeping up with Gears 5 for the new year, 2020. Happy New Year's, dudes. It's been a pleasure making that Gears 4 to Gears 5 transition with you all. Watching the game improve as we, too, continue the rough path to improve ourselves in real life and in the game. GG's to all of you that I played with recently. It's not always a happy ending after every match. And honestly, it's because it's tough to find the right mix of players for a party to move effectively on the battlefield. And I say that for a couple of reasons. Like language barriers, for instance, for starters. It's sometimes hard to keep up with people's tongue abilities, along with their abilities to play certain game modes, because out of that list, there's players that only play a specific game mode. Then of course there's the dudes that prefer not to use a mic or make the excuse that they don't have a mic. And then there's the age gap that can happen here and there, which can vary from preteen years to 40-year-old virgins, which can make the conversation a little awkward, make that left turn real quick. And we can't forget about the two guys in the party that are literally fighting over who's going to grab the sniper next for the round. And of course, the clash of egos, testosterone, and people's past with other Gears games or experience with game battles. It just doesn't help the fact that everyone's unique experience and abilities just need to be able to synchronize with one another. Really just adapt and overcome, making call-outs for the party instead of giving the party a reason not to want to play with you anymore. Things like cursing or bitching about the game really doesn't help anybody, honestly. I think we all can agree on that, right, Gears? And let's not quit after a single match either, because then there's no fixing the syncing and team improvement process. Let's switch the game mode up at least. It's not fun playing with quitters. I'll say it again. King of the Hill quitters are the worst. I've even had a guy leave in the middle of a 2v2 match and say sorry to me after. Bro, come on. I ran into the ESS clan leader, ESS Takeda, this week, including ESS Chewy and some others on a Forge match, and things started to get salty real quick. But after I joined their party and demonstrated some pure alpha dominance, the leader of ESS now keeps it cool with me. Apparently he's got ties with my very distant family tree, which is pretty cool. Ran into Dementifs too, the guy with 3K on a quick play match, chasing a tour, but he quit out when he saw me join, which wasn't cool. I wanted to see how he played while I'm in the same lobby. Speaking of the tour, never in my Gears journey have I been forced to play something that I don't like to play, only to unlock characters, and I'm finding myself trapped into playing the Coalition's little game. Not fun at all, man, but somehow the little progress I make is satisfying. It's still frustrating. Good job, Coalition. You made us love the game. Hate it at the same time. Just the same way it's been back in the Cliffy B days. Damn, I miss that guy. What will the future hold for Gears 5 in 2020? I bet not even Rod Ferguson knows right now. But what I do hope to see are definitely some new maps. A Lancer nerf, an update on the matchmaking and ranking system. And I personally want Anya, Sophia, and Mira back. I forget who told me, but it'd also be really cool to have a miniature-sized Berserker for the multiplayer. What will hold for the future of Ninja Tips Gears Extraordinaire YouTube channel? Not even Ninja Tips knows, baby. But what I do hope to share with you guys are some worthy gameplay clips and pointers that help yours truly out there. I think what would really help you all is for me to again continue using the gamepad viewer while I play using OBS, so you dudes can see the exact inputs I'm making in real time. Every scenario is different on Gears in its own unique way, but the real key for me is being able to read my team's movements, follow through with either a parallel rush, the cross, meaning I'm gonna move at the 3 or 9 o'clock perpendicular direction and go for an easy support kill, or go for the hard support and flank around the team, which carries huge risk, but is always a gamble worth taking if played carefully. And the thing about Gears that makes me go to spawn often is getting straight blitz rushed by two dudes when not being able to react quick enough for evasive maneuvers, or the rifle cross that I mentioned earlier, and rolling accidentally. It still happens, and it all has to do with controlling that camera view tilt and direction with that right thumbstick. I remember mentioning this before, and it happens to me where I start to mess up my posture and hand resting form, which in a fighting analogy would be our fighting stance that gives us our fighting form or style, which we all got to learn about those on the DBZ Tournament of Power. Oh yeah! A lot of new cool adventures and things to see this year. The path of a true Gears never stops until the game dies. A better game comes out. And here we are today, ready to take on whatever the timeline throws at us. Thanks for checking out my stuff, bros. Thanks for all the support you have shown me, because I will definitely not forget that, and it only motivates me to keep up with the stuff you guys like to see. So I'll catch you guys online soon. Alright, dudes? Laters. Peace.